We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Back in the bedroom. Do that again.
I'm back and you know when they close their eyes as well, like it's deep.
I feel like this. It's coming out better.
Don't try it, man. Get out of here, my friend.
Right. The topic this week is no sex before marriage. Is it reality or is it a myth?
Oh my days.
Let's put it this way. Some of us have beliefs, some of us don't have beliefs.
Yeah.
Even having beliefs, this thing can be so hard and such a myth that I wanted to talk about it because I feel like people overlook it. It's easier said than bloody well done.
Definitely.
All right?
Have you not realised that a lot of people that come and give you advice and are problem solvers, yeah, they're the ones that would never do it. When it happens to them, they will never come and tell you, listen, guess what happened? But when it happens to you...
Yeah, the first one's there to chastise you.
No, what you doing? I would never do that.
Back in the day when I was dating, my husband now, we walked into church one time and someone said to us, as we walked into, nothing else, as we walked in, they said, you two are fornicating. I can tell you're a good looking couple.
Common people, man.
What sort of nonsense?
See, and that's what I mean, like, certain people just walk out. What did you do? After that, I wouldn't even have known them to stay
the
in
thing
there,
is,
to be honest
real
with you.
talk, I was fornicating, but that gave me no conviction at all because straight away my back was up and I thought, who are you talking to? You don't even know me.
Straight,
And why would you shout that out like that? Are you trying to embarrass
they didn't
me?
just come to you?
No, it was shouted
my
across the foyer like that. And the thing is, later on I learned to realise that they had a child out of wedlock. It's not tit for tat and I wanted to say, oh, well, you. I just thought, why didn't he come on a reel?
On the real, just talk
Why
to
didn't he
you
come
two.
on the reel and
You
say,
probably
guys,
appreciate him.
yeah, are you guys having sex? I just want to, advise you guys against it because it's what happened to me. That would have had more of an effect than just trying to chastise me and embarrass me almost in the middle of the foyer
100%.
in front of everybody. Do you know?
100%.
Because that never worked. It didn't work. Later on, we decided, we were going to stop having sex. And that was because of other reasons, not because somebody was there to say,
I like the way you just highlighted
you know? And this is the thing with no sex before marriage, I think. It's easier said than done and people love to put their 2 pence in and have their opinion. But real time, it's better to just keep it real. It's hard, people.
Listen,
it's hard.
And you look at the generation now. Like they feel like they have to kind of give it up in order to get to know the person.
Yeah.
You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Obviously, when I met my missus, it's normal. Yeah, we're doing it because it's normal. It's what you do. You see what I'm trying to say? But once you're in a relationship and you start respecting each other more and you want to kind of like grow spiritually, like, as she said, it depends, innit?
Yeah, it depends.
But you see what I'm saying? Like, you kind of like stop it. It's not like you say, oh, should we do it today? Nah, tomorrow. No, you see what I'm trying to say?
It doesn't work like that.
It doesn't work like that. But then I felt like when we were kind of stopping, I appreciated that more. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like you have to go through. Some people might look at me and be like, what is he talking about? Yeah. But one day you will look back, you're probably looking at it now and you'll be like, I know what this brother is talking about.
Yeah.
I know what she's talking about.
Yeah.
We really want to say is, you don't have to do something to feel recognized kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I feel like nowadays, like when I see even my young cousins walking about, there's no shame. It's like normal. That's second nature now.
Yeah. And the thing is, it's not for you to show others, it's for you to do for yourself.
Yes.
And when you reach that place, you will do it because you'll know that you've reached that place and it's between you and God. Or sometimes it's not even because of faith. Some people just don't want to do it until they're married. And when you get to that point, you get to that point, even though you might slip up. You know, you might have times where you're like, oopsie.
Yeah, exactly that. Oh.
I just wanted to talk about this because I feel like there's a whole lot of there's big generation out there that hear this all the time and they think, nah, bun it or whatever.
Yeah.
But I can only speak from my experience and I'm so glad I did it because I feel like I can relate with people now and I can see the pros of doing it. Pros for me were that, I got to see other sides to him that I wouldn't have maybe explored so much before.
Okay, yeah.
Also, it made marriage more special because that's what it's for, and it's a to become one. And if you're doing everything beforehand, I can see why people say, what's the point of getting married?
Yeah.
If you're doing everything beforehand, why would you get married?
What people have to understand, even if you had sex now, it doesn't mean that you can catch, because I remember one of my friends saying, I had it already, so it's no point now.
Yeah,
it's not about
that's not,
that.
nah.
You know what I'm saying? That's like saying you're bad, so what's the point of being good? We're trying to say that later on, when you find that special someone, you feel it anyway.
Yeah.
And as she said just now, you want to make it exclusive. You want to make it like, you don't want to make it like it's an everyday thing and it's like, oh, whatever, let's do it now. You want to feel that, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Don't get trapped in this whole pressure thing. I know some of you girls are like, what you do it, man, he's cute. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Like, what?
The reasons have to be deeper, trust me, because you will fall into the trap.
Deeper than his pockets.
But also for us women, yeah, we're very emotionally driven. Once you have sexual intercourse with a guy, it's like you're bound to him. As a girl, you feel emotional straight away. If he was to lock you off the next day, you must probably bawl, you'll cry and say, what have I done? What happened? Whereas if you didn't sleep with him, you'd be like, move then.
It's whatever.
You're lost.
Exactly.
You're lost. We're emotionally driven, and it's because spirits, isn't it? That's what I feel. When spirit enters the other spirit, us women, we hold on.
Simple.
Like, for guys, it's easier. They pull away.
It's true, because for us here, we can just have sex and just duck out. You know what I mean? There are no soul ties, there's no emotions. We can just do it and duck out. And that's what people have to understand. You know, when some girls are like, I'm just gonna be like, you can't be like him. No, you can't.
Don't fool yourself, honey.
Don't fool yourself. Do not.
Do not fool yourself.
Never expected it, right?
Never expected it.
Nah, man. Like, you have to understand. But what is it that you would do? Obviously, you are married, but what advice would you give, like, the young girls? Let's say you're really sexually active.
Yeah.
And you meet every guy and you kind of give it to them. What could you tell her to kind of do to kind of back off from giving herself away? Because imagine she's just active, just to say, you know what I mean?
It's a hard question, because like I said, do you know why I can only advise and tell people what I did and what I gained from it.
Yeah.
And the reason why you can't really tell someone when to do it is because you have to arrive. You have to arrive there personally, you know? And once you've had so many relationships or so many encounters with guys and they're not gone anywhere, and you now got 10 guys that have been there and have ducked out, when are you gonna find the time to think, hold on, let me shut that door until at least, I'm not even gonna say till marriage, because it's not a myth, but guys, it's hard. Like,
not everyone wants to get married.
But you want to hold back and see certain things first. Most of the time, us girls open up, then we see things afterwards, and we're like, oh, hell no, he can't be my man. He does this, he's been doing that, he's been acting like this. But all them things will still come to light. I believe they'll still float up and show themselves to you, but you would have kept some sort of dignity about yourself. So if it comes to the time you have to cut out, and you cut out with confidence.
Simple.
Cut
out. Cut
it. I think it's not a myth. It can be a reality to do no sex before marriage, but you have to arrive. That's the realest thing I can say. It's a mindset thing. It's a spiritual thing. When your body is ready, whether you're Christian, Muslim, whatever, Buddhist, when you're ready to arrive at that place, you'll arrive. If you don't arrive, that's between you and God. No one can judge you. Don't let no one tell you anything about how you're conducting yourself. You can feel the conviction. You do it. If you can't feel the conviction, you answer for it.
That way, and that's the same with us guys. Like, I can't go to no guy and say wait till you're married. Yeah. End of the day, as I say, you have to fall before you can get up, and that's what has to happen to a lot of guys. Like me talking, they'll be like, "Oh, what's this guy on about? What's that?" But I had to fall to realize that, hey, I really appreciate my lady in other ways.
Yeah.
She's my friend. She's not just my sex partner. See what I'm trying to say? So, people, man.
At the end of the day, we all strive for perfection, but it's our imperfections that make us who we are. So, there you go.
Hear that, right?
Real talk. Free your mind.
And be free. Out.
Next time on Girls Chat with Mr. Free Your Mind.
Because we all talk about Bow Wow challenge, yeah? But how about calling it your own challenge?
Bow Wow. Bow Wow.
Wow. Why are you laughing though?
Don't laugh.
Let's just look at ourselves, because we always like to judge other people, point out things at other people. But what is it that we're doing? Are we doing everything correctly?
Yourself, look at you.
Yeah.
Some girls, just gonna sound catty, but they're not saying anything from the neck up. The thing is, I read something recently. It was about social media and Instagram posts, and how you can tell what a person's like from their Instagram posts.
What, getting EMA, but I like to buy a Gucci belt. Stop doing a bow wow on yourself and just be real. You see Jamaica, what they do to me?
Babang.